Hello everybody, I am Brightman19 and welcome to episode 28 of our CSA campaign in Empire Total War, Brothers versus Brothers. The main fight right now is against the Colombians. As you can see, they have tons of guys right here, kind of stopping my advance into against Pagoda itself. There's really nothing I can do but maybe come up and quit, start just knocking some of these guys out one at a time while we wait on these guys to come over. So we'll just have to see how it goes. In the turn right now, we'll see what's going on here. Hopefully the Union just stays silent. Military alliance with France, but they want Texas. No, I can't give you Texas. Up here we go. About 4,600 versus 3,483. Better chance than I normally have in this battle. It's pretty sad though. How this battle is probably going to go. There's so many of them. There's so few of me, and I've got to be able to pretty much spend, kill as many as possible. We've done this once before, actually twice before, as everybody knows, but we ran out of ammo both times. It's not great. There's so many bugles out there playing. Rush to position. There are ruins. I haven't seen ruins before. There you go. Just do everything you can to destroy as many of these colonials as you can. Now, luckily, I think they are kind of hurt, too. So they'll have a ton of troops, but they'll also be kind of hurt on their own from, the previous battle where they probably never did fix themselves. Because there's like 28 units there. I think I saw, 12 here. Go ahead, keep on firing into this group. Keep firing. Okay, I'm just trying to keep them, keep as few shells as needed. If they got guys coming off the side of the map here. They got guys coming from down here. So I wish they weren't like that, because now I'm having to transfer troops like that. Yeah, we just shot them down. I mean, that's all it's going to be, is just a bunch of shatters like that. I'll take it. take these. Come on, keep firing over there. Destroy those two. Come on, I gotta get you guys moving. Yep, they're gonna hit here. There we go, hit them in the flank, I think, is what really hurt them and shattered them while I was at it. Those guys shattered too. Please take the advantage now that you're here. Broken and shattered. Good deal. Great job, guys. I need these guys to fire on those so that they keep these ones off of them. Okay, let's go and get these guys lined up. Go ahead, hurry it up. Let's get them in. Okay. Let's get these guys into position down here. Alright, lay it out, let's get firing. Looks like we have the advantage right now. Yeah, most of them are getting driven back. Come on, let's break this guy off. Come on, break him out. Kill their general here. I think that's enough to send them running backward a little bit. Forward to here. There goes that. Shattered it, shattered it. Wavering, broken, there you go. Let's keep going. Come on, keep it. They're hitting this flank really hard right now with cavalry. Up, he's running. So it looks like he's running here. He's running there. It's just general bodyguard. There's another regiment running. Yeah, it says we got a chance to win this. Really? You get hit and then broke? What a bunch of wusses. Come on. All right, here we go. Hit that. These frontiersmen. Swarm that artillery. Let's hit these guys next. Looks like they're bringing more. They're bringing more frontiersmen. I can't keep doing this. Let's go relieve these men. Hitting these guys in the rear. Shattered. There you go. Shattered them both. Broken. Shattered. Good. Let's take this. Come on, let's mob them. We'll hit these guys. There you go. Hitting them with artillery now. Did we just get a Pyrrhic victory? Oh my gosh. So difficult. How many did we kill? 31-10 and lost 22-41. Yes, get out of there. Just everybody run. Run. Get out of my way. Workers on strike in New Andalusia.
Sir.
I'm going to have to come back. Stop that.
Sir. Your orders?
We're going to send these boys down to here. Let's fight it. We're going to fight it. We're going to fight it. We're going to win this today. We're going to win this today. I'm gonna do it today. We're gonna sit back. We're gonna let our boys who have collected their ammunition fight this. Destroy the Colombians. Okay, that's up there. Let's forward that. Nice shots with the first bit of artillery. There's our general bodyguard right there. There you go. He's about to fill out. There you go. Killed their general. Yep, killed those guys. Good. Shattered him. Turn and shoot. Guns. Yep, the guns could still be fired. Let's rush 2. Let's get to the top of the hill. Boom! Shot him in the head. Had to be a few times there. Let's get on the downward slope. Broken, shattered him. Next are these guys out here. Shattered them. Good job. Let's see what's coming up next. Boom, there you go. Destroyed that. Let's go ahead and go win this campaign. There they go, attacking these guys back here. Swamp them. Broke them. In the battle, heroic victory. Alright, lost 125. That's it. Pagoda's ours. Let's fix up this. Let's get this. Get rid of that. Let's do that. Do that. Do that. Rid of that. Do that. Do that. Let's fix this. Let's turn that off. New port in Andalusia up here. Could the Confederacy have won? Historians debated whether the Confederacy could have won the war. Most scholars, such as James McPherson, argue that the Confederate victory was at least possible. McPherson argues that the North's advantage in population and resources made Northern victory likely, but not guaranteed. He also argues that the Confederacy had fought using unconventional tactics. They would have more easily been able to hold out long enough to exhaust the Union. Confederates did not need to invade and hold enemy territory to win, but only needed to fight a defensive war to convince the North that the cost of winning was too high. The North needed to conquer and hold vast stretches of enemy territory and defeat Confederate armies to win. The Confederacy sought to win independence by outlasting Lincoln. However, after Atlanta fell and Lincoln defeated McClellan in the election of 1864, all hope for a political victory for the South ended. At that point, Lincoln had succeeded in getting the support of the bordered states, war Democrats, emancipated slaves, Britain, and France. By defeating the Democrats and McClellan, he had also defeated the Copperheads and their peace platform. The Confederate government failed in its attempt to get Europe involved in the war militarily, particularly the United Kingdom and France. Southern leaders needed to get European powers to help break up the blockade of the Union had created around the southern ports and cities. Alright, so technically I've won. Technically. Well, there goes the Union declaring war. Let's let that go right there. I'm not even going to worry about it. We're going to go on for a few more minutes here, just so I can secure Bogota. Yep, New Granada is on strike. Technically, actually, I probably don't even need to worry about that. Church school. Let's do this. Fishing fleet. Let's give it... craft workshops, church school there.
Make ready.
Let's come down here. College of Divinity. Weaver's Cottage. 13th Amendment to the United States Constitution is ratified, finally abolishing slavery throughout the United States. Notwithstanding this little changes for the next 50 years regarding African Americans who continue to be used only for manual labor throughout the nation. However, their rights are now formally included in the Constitution, and they must be paid for whatever work they perform, cannot be kept in servitude, be treated as property, or have their freedom of movement prevented. Again, I can just pay them. If I really did want to, I could go like on a huge march. Yeah, see, they're all down for that. See, I could go on a huge march against them, bring these armies down here, build up another one to send through here. I mean, they really wouldn't be able to hold out for long if I decided. But that's not the case. So... let's end the turn, make sure everything's solidified. Can't be at war through the end of the turn. Military alliance from France, no.
This is the hour of victory. Our brave flag, symbol of justice and freedom, flies over a land of liberty, a new nation, a new people. Blessed by the Almighty with freedom and dignity. We mourn the glorious dead and look to a bright future. We the people can defeat foul tyranny wherever it is found, among evil men, kings, and emperors. This is our republic, our brave new world.
Okay, so technically that's the United States ending right there. But you know what? They gave it to us, so that's fine. Ku Klux Klan, the KKK, is organized at the law offices of Thomas M. Jones in Pulaski, Tennessee. The name derives from the Greek word kaiklos, circle, and was suggested by John B. Kennedy, who anglicized it in Ku Klux. James R. Crow added the word Klan because of the predominant Scottish-Irish population of the area. And to kind of end this out, I'll talk a little about the KKK. The KKK actually started out in its original founding. It was not a terrorist organization. It was not necessary. I mean, it was racist just because its people were racist. Okay, but at the time, it was not meant to go out and go lynch, African Americans or anything like that. The KKK was founded merely, they would ride into towns in middle of parties at night in their white cloaks, and they would go out and they would meet with people, and they would talk and they would shake hands, and they were pretty much like thought of as spirits and ghosts that, of the Confederate dead to come back and talk to people. They were really kind of like a wonder at these parties and stuff. And then they would all ride out on their horses again. And then they would all, the men of the town would slowly come, filtering back home throughout the night. And it was just, it would be over. It was never intended as like a lynch organization or anything like that. And of course, like all things, or, at least all things that are meant like that, at the time, they become politicized. They become, and then in this case, they really became a terrorist organization because of the radical and extremist groups within them. And that's why they are now known today as a radical and extremist group. So, all right, anyways, so a little bit of a last bit of history there as I end the campaign. As you can see, we stretch from, I don't even know, from Amazonia here on the border through Venezuela, which is now New Andalusia, through Grenada, right here, Panama, Guatemala, New Spain, which means I have all of Latin America, Chihuahua, New Mexico, West Texas, Lower Texas, Upper Texas, so all of Texas, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, and Minnesota territories are now ours. Illinois, say in Missouri are ours. Huron territory, Michigan and Ohio, Upper Canada and New France are all ours. So those are all the areas outside, really. Then we have Mississippi, Louisiana, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, North and South Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. We have a very large nation here, as you can see in the green areas. We kind of surround the Union wherever they are. Our prestige is getting up to be on par with them. I mean, it probably wouldn't take much longer, and we'd have, here it is down here, we'd have more of these things coming online just to increase our prestige and all. But I'm pretty proud of how this campaign went, actually. I hope everybody had a really good time watching. It seemed like at the beginning we had very great turnout. I think a lot of people loved it. I heard other YouTubers tell me that they would love to start this too, and I've sent them links to the mod so that they could do that themselves. Maybe those will pop up. Maybe I'll throw them on my channel somewhere and kind of at least direct you all to it. But yeah, so all right, guys, I'm gonna end it right here. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Maybe check out a link for Discord in the description below, and I'll see you all next time.